In this video, I'll show you how we can use data binding with an recycler view. So in our previous video, I have shown you how you can implement data binding and how to use data binding in an Android project. But this video is mainly focused on recycler view. So currently I have only one main activity, and this is the XML file for that main activity. So here I'm gonna add one recycler view component. So let me add it, recycler view, and width is match parent, height is match parent. So let me add one ID for this recycler view. Suppose it is recycler view. Then we'll create one adapter class for the recycler view. So let me create one Kotlin class file, and suppose the name is recycler view adapter. Recycler view adapter. So in this adapter class, we'll load all the data in the recycler view, and the data will load using data binding. So let me create the recycler view adapter. So it should be of type recycler view dot adapter. So I need to import it, and also I need to create one view holder class. Let me create one view holder. Suppose its name is my view holder. Type recycler view dot view holder, and here we will use one bind method that will bind the data to the layout. And also if I click Alt Enter, then it will show me that we need all these three methods to be implemented if this is the adapter for the recycler view. And also let me create one more file, that is the data, that this class will define like whatever data we are gonna load. So it's a model class. So let's name of the class is data model. So I'm gonna create it as a data class. It has two parameters, one is the ID and one is the message, let's say string value. So we'll load this message into the recycler view items. So for that, let me go here, resource, this layout. So here I'm gonna create one file, XML file. This file will be used for the recycler view item. So I'm gonna give the name as recycler view item. I'll add only one text view. I have added it to the center. Let me make it split. So currently it is using constant layout. Let me change it to something else. Suppose it is frame layout, or let me change it to linear layout. Okay, let me give the height as the this height is match parent, and let me give it as 20 dp for now. So one item will be like that. And if I click on Alt Enter, okay, so first of all we need to enable data binding. So I need to go here to this build.gradle. This is module.gradle file. So inside this Android tab, I can mark it that I want to use data binding. So if I write it as data binding enabled equal to true. Now seeing the project, this is capital B. Now let me try it again. Build is completed. Now if I go to this recycler view item, if I click Alt Enter, then it will show me that convert to data binding layout. If I click on it, then it will wrap that content inside this layout. And also here we have one component part, it's called data. So inside this data we can define the data that we are going to use. So we can define like different types of variable. Suppose then this variable name is list item, and for each recycler view row we'll load items that will look like this data model. So its time is com dot example dot recycler view data binding dot data model. So the adapter class will fill this variable, and from this variable we'll load the data in this text view. So here I'm going to load the data, this item dot message. So we have two in the data model. We have two values. One is the ID, one is the message. Message is of type string. So I'll load the message part in this text view. So in the main activity, so we need to load the recycler view. Then also we need to set the adapter to the recycler view. So here also I'm gonna use data binding. So for that, let me create one variable. Let init variable. It is binding. So it will be of type activity main. Okay, it's not showing because we have not convert our activity main to data binding layout. So if I click on alt enter, then it is showing me that convert to data binding layout. Okay, we don't have to use any variable here, so we can keep the data part as empty. Now if I see that it is showing me this activity main binding, so this binding will use bind this main activity to the main activity XML file. Also let me create one more variable. So this variable I'm gonna use for the layout manager for the recycler view. Manager, it's of type recycler view dot layout manager. So I need to import this recycler view. It's imported. Okay, done. And we don't need this send content view here. So let me create a list of values first that you want to load in the recycler view. So here I'm gonna give some data model. So for the first one, let it use the ID as 1 and the name is 1, or let me add a first data. Then let me copy this whole thing. Then fourth, fifth. For the first one is first data. For the second one, let me change the ID as 2. It is second data. For the third one, it is 3. It is third data. So we're gonna load this data in the recycler view. In a real world application, that you load the data directly from the API. So this is fourth data and this is fifth data. Now I'm gonna initialize the binding. So I'm gonna use this activity main binding dot okay, this activity main binding is created based on the layout file name. So it is activity main, so it is activity main binding in camel case, and one binding is added to the right end. Dot inflate, and I'm gonna pass the layout inflator. Next we can use the set content view. So we can pass this binding dot root to the set content view, so it will load the screen. We initialize the manager class here. So manager is, it is linear layout manager for this recycler view. We have this binding. Using this binding we can access any items in this activity main.xml file. So here I'm gonna access the recycler view, and in the recycler view I'm gonna put an adapter. So for that we already have the recycler view adapter, and here I'm gonna pass the data because the adapter needs to know what data we want to load in the recycler view. And also I'm gonna set the layout manager to this recycler view. So recycler view can be horizontal or vertical. So if we don't pass the layout manager, then it will not know that what the type of recycler view we are gonna build. So I'm passing this linear layout manager, and inside the recycler view adapter, so since we are passing the data, we need to get it in this constructor. Here I'm gonna add this private value data, and it is of list of data model. Here we already have the view holder class, so we can use recycler view adapter dot my view holder. So we have these three methods we need to implement. First one is a get item count, so we can simply pass the data size, so we can pass the data dot size. Then we have this on bind view holder, so it's of type my view holder. So on bind view holder, we are binding the view holder. That means that we can call the bind method in the view holder, and we can pass the current position item from the data. Here we need to get the data that we are passing from this bind view holder. Here I can write this item, it's of data model, and we'll load the data into the recycler view from this item. And on create view holder, first we need to create one inflator. We'll use layout inflator dot from, we have this parent dot context. So here we need to return my view holder. We will use our recycler view data binding. So for each item we are going to load it using data binding. So suppose its name is list item binding, recycler view item binding. So this class is automatically generated based on this name of this XML. So recycler view item binding. The inflate method, inflator, and we can pass the parent, and this one is false. The binding. Now we can pass this list item binding to this my view holder. Return on view holder. So this view holder will return with the list item binding to its constructor. So this view holder will use that binding. So here the view, it is recycler view item binding, so it will use this binding view. Suppose let me use it as binding. So this binding it will use to load the data in the recycler view, this XML file. So we need to use this binding dot root. Okay, so in this bind method we can simply fill the list item as the item. So this list item is this variable that we created. So once we will populate this item, then it will automatically load the data in this text view. Similarly, if we have many more other items here like image view or any more text views, then it will automatically load the data. So we don't have to write this find view by IDs and then setting the items one by one. We can directly set the value in the list item and it will do the other part automatically. So let me start the app. Okay, so this is what it looks like. It loaded all the data to the recycler view. So what we did, we use the recycler view adapter and we set the adapter to the recycler view, and this adapter uses data binding to load the data in the recycler view. So that's all for now. If you love this video, please like it, and if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. And also if you have any queries, please drop one comment below. Thanks.